Hello, welcome to our channel. We appreciate each and every one of you. You are the salt of the earth. You are the people that make the world go round. Who cares? We care. We the people care. We care about what's going on in this country. And we are sick and tired of politics as usual. We're sick and tired of the president saying he's going to do something and he does nothing. But first, a little bit note about IMMUSIST. We use IMMUSIST daily. Your body will tell you how much you need. Now, this enhances the C60 Evo. This enhances the cinnamon and the spirulina from Get the Tea for detox. It enhances the antibiotic I took for the bullous pemphigoid for taking too much liquid Advil. Everybody warned me it's going to cause problems. I didn't listen. So no more drugs. I'm using IMMUSIST. It enhances the C60 has olive oil in it, which is really good for pain. But not only that.
Good quality olive oil.
Yeah, really high quality from Algeria. Anyway, really good quality olive oil. And they mix it with the C60 and it enhances. So I'm not taking the full dose. I'm taking about a third of the dose, and it's doing the same thing because I use the IMMUSIST. It's wonderful with the Matrix because the Matrix, you don't have to, Coach Jimmy K's Danas, you don't have to have on your body very long. It's really reducing a lot of bad things in my body. We get calls from people who have heart problems, Alzheimer's problems, autism, and we're getting a lot of calls. You know, the shot, those 3-foot long blood clots that go from your foot all the way up to your heart. Well, we're getting a lot of calls that it helps with the symptoms from the shot, but we're not allowed to talk about what the shot is.
I was talking to a friend last night, and her daughter's a nurse.
Mm-hmm.
And she was describing to me how they're experiencing a lot of immune system malfunctions.
Because of something.
Okay, so.
And it also helps a lot.
Over.
It also helps a lot with diabetes because the problem with diabetes is your blood gets thick, and then you get blood clots and neuropathy. But what happens with the neuropathy? IMMUSIST is kind of a soap. It thins things out. So when I had
a good way to describe it.
A blood sugar of 560, my blood was really thin. So it doesn't get thick. So anyway, you get it by going to IMMUSIST.com.
Don't you think it's really cool that the stuff that we have all works together?
Yeah, and
it's amazing.
And the cost is so inexpensive because we add the IMMUSIST to it, and you go to IMMUSIST.com. Well, SimplyCleanFoods.net sells it, and so does IMMUSIST.com, and just say Mount sent you. And then they got the subscriber discount, and they got the buy 6 bottles or more discount. And then you got to call them at 888-702-3315. We're always on the phone to make sure there's specials and all that, because I want you to get it. You know, this program is to make you healthy, wealthy, and wise. Speaking of wealth, we got our Noble Gold.
This is the
Snowman
promo
coin.
The promo that they're giving away. It's the promo for November and December, and with qualifying IRAs, you get
one of these.
Yeah.
Their coins always go up in value like 20 times.
I mean, isn't that I gotta put that up close so people can see because it's the cutest doggone little snowman I ever seen.
But anyway, we love IMMUSIST because our life has been so improved by it. It helps with the seaweed for detoxifying your body along with the spirulina. That's tremendous. Yeah, that's a cool coin.
Trying to get it to focus in.
It's a very complicated coin.
It's darling.
It's very complicated.
That's the front, and then we got this as the back.
I like the front. It's really complicated. You wait till that goes up in value to $500, just like all their other coins that they have. Starting a qualified IRA means you don't pay taxes on it now. And if Trump eliminates the IRS, you may never pay taxes on your IRA.
Well, we don't know what he's doing. He's all over the board right now.
We don't know what he's doing. There's peace in the Ukraine. There's no peace in the Ukraine. I'm going to arrest 4 congressmen. They never get arrested.
And then there's rumors that all of the head senior guys in Kiev, that, Zelensky on down, they've all left the country. And
they're no longer in Geneva.
They're no longer in Kiev. They left the country.
Oh, Zelensky left the country.
But there's
years ago.
There's a group of
Yeah, his top advisors are splitting, man.
Yeah, and so
just like HITLER.
There's a
WW2.
corruption investigation going on, and it's coming to light that how much they've bamboozled from the millions, billions of dollars that they were given.
Out of the $10 billion a month that you, the taxpayer, are handsomely giving the Ukraine and have been doing since 1992, out of that 10 billion, more than 7 billion is stolen. Half of that is stolen by the Democrats. 5 billion a year to run their Destroy America campaign. You can hear them in the cafes in D.C., except now there's no Congress, but you could hear them in the... My
Back
brother
in the
used
day.
to call me and BL, well, they're talking about destroying America.
Well,
that's what
yes,
Democrats
they are.
do. They kill, destroy. They hire FBI agents to kill and destroy.
Go on about, tell it what else you got
No,
on
we're
your little
just,
paper
we're
there.
sick of it.
Yeah, yes, we are.
We're sick. Okay, whoopee. Toyota's gone and spent $912 million to update their plants. Whoopee, because they're changing the design, adding more computers. Zig Heil, we have to add more computers to the cars to decrease the gas mileage, to kill more people through acid rain.
Was it China that brought in that money? I think so.
No, Toyota. Japan.
Okay, so Japan.
They're going to update their factories. Whoopee. And out of 240,000 Homeland Security people, they're going to send in 240,000. They're sending 350 into New Orleans to arrest illegal aliens. 350 people going in out of 240,000. They're licensed in Tel Aviv. Department of Homeland Security. United States Corporation is licensed in Puerto Rico. Department of Homeland Security is licensed in Israel.
Yeah, what the heck is Tel Aviv?
Tel
To be
Aviv.
specific.
Who do you think keeps Tel Aviv alive? Who do you think, the gayest capital in the world, who do you think keeps the most corrupt government in the world alive? We do. Anything the United States government touches, they corrupt.
Well, we take our marching orders from them.
We take our marching orders from Israel. The Department of Homeland Security under United States Code 5 is the only department the president controls, and is licensed in Puerto Rico. In Tel Aviv.
Yeah.
Israel.
What the heck?
What the friggin', man? That's insane. Why is the Department of Homeland Security licensed in Israel?
Well,
why is the United States Corporation licensed in Puerto Rico?
So there's supposedly a big breakup coming within the government. And
Which government?
Our government. I know it. Ours. It's hard to keep track. But, they're saying that that this is the reason Marjorie Taylor Greene is resigning.
Well, they killed the original, the nose
Because-
chains, no more turkey
Well,
gobbles.
I'm just
and then
making-
all of a sudden the new Marjorie Taylor Greene. Go ahead, Jane. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying that she's it's all connected. There's little telltale signs.
That there's
And
going to be some kind
There's
of a
going to be a
change
big
of our government.
shakeup.
Well, what good is Trump? We're going to have peace. We're not going to have peace.
Well,
we're going to
then
have
he
peace.
sits
We're not
there
going to have
and
peace.
he sits there and he's telling people they're going to die, and he's just all over the board.
We're not going to censor, and yet we're censored.
It's like he's supposed to be a class act. What the heck happened?
And how did Kash Patel lie?
Well, there's so
why
much
did he?
stuff there.
Why is Kash Patel even there if he lies that much? We care. We care about the lying Kash Patel. We care about the lying Trump. Those 4 congressmen should be arrested for treason. Well, nobody did it. 240,000 Department of Homeland Security employees. Not one man had the guts to arrest those 4 congressmen. We have a gutless wonder government.
But to be fair and balanced, like somebody used to say, there are Democratic Congress people that are telling Trump that we're going to send our people to kill you. It's on both sides.
And nobody's been arrested.
But it's on both sides. What the heck?
Why are the Republicans and Democrats who say, I want to kill Trump now? Why are they not in jail, Trump? Are you stupid?
It's very juvenile.
It's insane. Trump is not arresting them.
No.
And they're still, the media, when everything you believe is a lie, they're still putting dead Bill Gates and dead George Soros and dead Trump 1, 2, and 3 and dead Hillary Clinton and dead Billary Clinton and dead members of Congress and dead Fetterman and dead Obama number 7. They're still putting these dead people out in front of us like they're alive and well. We care.
Well, it just tells you how hijacked our system is. When 87% of Congress is purchased and bought by Israel, the big pharmas, no wonder
And the
nothing
oil
gets done.
companies.
And no wonder nothing gets done.
When
No
the
wonder.
Department of Homeland Security takes this marching order from Israel and doesn't arrest Democrats who say kill the Jews, Israel, you know that war's still going on over there in Israel. Same in the Ukraine. They're still shooting each other.
Oh, it's about done in Ukraine.
2 million soldiers are dead. 20 million have left the Ukraine. There's nobody left to recruit.
No.
But the United States is talking about sending 200,000 Ukrainians back to the Ukraine so they can join their military. And Poland's going to kick them back into the
these
Ukraine.
people are scared spitless to go back.
Mm-hmm.
They're refugees. And to be honest, yes, they did something illegal, but they didn't really have a choice the way he was coming down on everybody. And so they're scared that they're going to go back and get killed. And they will be.
Yes, they will be.
Because
We will fund it. We, the United States of America, you, the taxpayer, will fund the killing of the Ukrainians. Go ahead.
Yes, because
WTF.
Benjamin was saying today that the whole Ukraine war scenario was just a killing the population. That's all it was. They wanted to kill the population.
Why did the United States torch off 2 big 35 kiloton firecrackers in the Ukraine? Why did those United States firecrackers go off? To kill people.
Well, that's the point.
700,000 radiation burned people went into Russia. After the first one went off, the second one went off. Russia had to go in to find the other 2.
Yeah, and they let them come in. Russia let them come in.
The Ukrainians said, come on in, get these nukes.
Yeah, and they did.
We care. We care about the fact that there are 100 million people collecting Social Security and only 15 million collecting it, put money into the system. What is going on, Trump? We care. We, the American people, care. We want to know who the other 85 million are. Sure, 5 million were injured as a result of work-related injury. We understand that. So that makes 20 million Americans collecting that put into the system. Who are the other 80 million, and why are they still collecting Social Security? Why is that money not being given to the people who put into the system? What is wrong with you, President Trump? Yeah. It's been almost a year. Are you insane, stupid?
It really, we keep harping on this, but it's valid. They have absolutely taken all of the American people's money away, and they can't live anymore. They can't live.
No, you go to the grocery store, people can't live.
No, you cannot. They can't live.
Look at the number of homeless people.
I go to the store, and remember, I said, okay, Billy, I'm going to start making a list.
Yeah.
And so I said, okay, what do you want? We're making a list. Okay. And then you tell me, oh, yeah, we don't need that. Yeah, we'll take that. No, we don't. And then I look for the sales on top of that. And I still walk out with over $200, sometimes $300. And it's just you and me, for crying out loud. What the heck?
You know the best thing the government could have done?
What the heck? Huh.
They could have just made me a permanent forester and left me alone. But they decided to take this man of God, and they decided to destroy him through affirmative action and destroy the forestry industry and make it so that I had to work out of forestry. The best thing they could have done to shut me up was giving me the forestry job that I wanted, but no. They had to bring a young 18-year-old kid in 1980 to take my job, who was from Mississippi, who didn't know a tree from a bush, came in to take my forestry job. And then they had another woman come in as a GS9 was out while I was a GS4, reduced from a 5 to a 4 because I was a white male, made a temporary employee, and had to train my replacement, who was a woman without a high school degree. She might have had a high school degree, to be a forester.
That's a very, very difficult curriculum.
That is a very difficult curriculum. You have to know different trees. You have to know whether they go in the China pile or the Japanese pile or the American pile, grade 1, 2, 3. You need to be able to look at a tree and categorize it and determine how much money is on 100 acres worth of land, and where to put the roads and where not to put the roads. And none of my roads ever failed. Where to put the culverts, how to guide the cats in. They're just very complicated. And yet they brought in an 18-year-old kid. He lasted a month.
Well,
that gal, I don't know how long. I think once she was a permanent Forest Service employee and realized she had to drive out in the woods, she got an administrative position. That's why the Forest Service collapsed. They have no more foresters. And Jan Powell, the head attorney for Weyerhaeuser, we met one day right over here, and Jan and I sat down, and he and I said, why didn't Weyerhaeuser sue the Forest Service over affirmative action? He said, because when they lock up the Forest Service, we can sell our timber at a higher price.
Sure. It's all about the doodler.
So the National Audubon Society said, we're going to destroy forestry. This was in 1990. We're going to put to bed forestry. Then we're going to put to bed the fishing industry. Then we're going to put to bed the farming industry. Then we'll destroy America. This is the National Audubon Society with the Sierra Club. Decided that they would use their lawyers using Democratic money, now money from the Ukraine, through the Democratic Party, to the lawyers to kill and destroy America. War is all about destruction. We're at war with the Department of Agriculture. They're destroying our farmers. We're at war with the U.S. Forest Service, who have destroyed our forestry. And now they have Jippo loggers in there stealing timber and growing dope in the woods. We're at war with every federal agency, even the Department of Homeland Security, that's sending in 350 people into a city to arrest illegals out of 240,000 people. How disgusting. What a slap in the face.
What I don't understand is, why is there this back and forth with these different, like, for example, Chicago, Portland, California, Newsom? Why are these Congress people and mayors and governors or whatever, why are they allowed to go against the rules and not have any repercussions for it?
Why can Gavin Newsom commit open treason and Trump says, because Trump is a gutless wonder. The 6'3" one may have had some guts, but he's been gone for a long time.
I think he's hiding out.
I think they killed him. Just like they killed the 5'9" and the 5'8" on the 11th of November and the 17th of November. Remember, Kash Patel whacked these doubles. Kash Patel wants to control everything. That's why he lies so much. And Bunjingo just went right along. The lying YouTuber just went right along with it. I knew he lied, but I didn't know he was that big of a liar. So they're destroying America. We care about it.
We live here.
I want an answer from the White House why he's paying 100 million people Social Security, but not paying the retired people to keep up with inflation.
Just a bare living. You know, the older people are not they should have a bare minimum living. Social Security is not bare living.
You swore a loyalty, Kash Patel. You swore a loyalty, Banjingo. You swore a loyalty oath. Well, I don't know about the doubles for Trump, and I don't even know if his staff swore the loyalty oath. But you're Knights of Malta and you're Knights Templar. And you swore a loyalty oath to the Duke of St. Petersburg, and I demand an answer, or your system will collapse. So says the I am that I am, who was and is to come, and you will give me the answer right away. And I had 2 CIA agents corner me and explain to me why I was given these titles. And now I want an answer now on why you're destroying America and killing the older people. I want to know why you're accepting refugees. The United States is allowed, a political refugee is allowed to go one country over. So in the Ukraine, they can go to Moldova, they can go to Poland, they can go to Romania and Hungary. They're not allowed to fly into the United States. I want to know why Somalian refugees don't go to Ethiopia. Instead, they come to America.
Yeah, well, we got better welfare.
I want to know why the United States has been violating international law and taking refugees from all over the world, which is highly illegal. If they're a refugee from South Korea, they're required to go to Japan, the nearest country. Either North Korea or Japan or China or Russia. They're not allowed to fly to the United States. I want to know why there are so many people in America getting $8,000 a month Social Security while the American older people are starving and on the streets. We want to know. We the people want to know, President Trump.
It's terrible.
Let alone my title as a foreign ambassador. I want to know why you're killing Americans and paying illegal aliens. We the people want to know. We're at war with the U.S. Department of Agriculture. We're at war with the U.S. Department of War. We're at war with the U.S. Department of forestry. We're at war with the Department of Agriculture. Why are the American public, why are we the people at war with all our federal agencies, and you are doing nothing about it? Why are we at war with the governors of the states? Why are you not arresting them for treason? We the people want to know why you don't have any guts in the White House. Nobody in the White House has any guts. Why are you poisoning our water and our air? We the people want to know.
I'm here. I'm from the government, and I'm here to help.
I'm from the government, and I'm here to help. I want to know why my water.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, I'm from the government, and I'm here to help, and God bless.
And God bless.
Anyway, now you know that the people care. And now you know that we can raise our voices and scream. But my guess is,
for now,
I'll be willing to lay $1,000 on the table right now to say that Trump doesn't have the guts to answer the American public. And Rubio's a little scared puppy dog. He's too scared to answer us. Go ahead. He knows I'll suck him in the jaw. Little wimp. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say that the rest of the heads of state from the world, they are definitely heading towards biometrics, scanning, and doing money. I mean, they're already trying the money thing with the, what is it? Because CBD.
Central bank digital currency.
Yeah,
You'll
CBDC.
run your hand. They now have hand scanners. You run your hand over the scan. It reads your palm print, your
They haven't
fingerprints.
given that up. They have not given that up. And they're even starting different little things, they're doing the Mission Creek thing.
Oh, my brother was reading my fingerprints at 500 yards away.
No, I mean
15 years ago when he worked with the CIA.
I'm talking about taking away your liberties. It's like now
They're gone.
Well, they're one country. They're monitoring your YouTube channels and all that stuff. And if you say anything bad about the government or what that they deem, they're just boom, take everything away.
Well, the United States, they censor us.
We
Trump's over there saying free speech and censoring us. What the hell's wrong with him?
We couldn't say this, what we're saying right now, in a lot of different countries in the world.
England,
Well,
France,
yeah, England.
Spain, Germany, Sieg Heil,
Yeah.
all hail your master,
Yeah.
Van Leyen, the demon. God bless. Thank you very much. We'll see you tomorrow.